fiscal prudence, institutional sustainability. A dedicated mission framework has been initiated with operating with clearly stones and accountability. Anchored in this guiding spirit, the government the Sarnandra vision lays out aiming for sustained high growth to build a with a per capita income. Execute remains firm. The government is undertaking aligned with evolving realities and monitoring framework has been instituted. Ministers, secretaries and district collectors to assess bottlenecks and implement timely course correction, continuity in execution. To ascendance. Embarked on a clear and deliberate journey from resurgence to ascendance, guided by the renew and rise. On restoring stability, dignity and trust through welfare support, economic direction. Having laid shifting towards long-term transformation by investing in sustainable development and responsive governance, policies, institutions are being strengthened and citizens are being placed at the center of decision making. Movement from recovery to confidence and from intent to enduring. In the very first year of governance in 2024, my government commitments, beginning by making the Super 6 guarantees emerging as one of the largest DBT initiatives globally, with spending of nearly 33,000 crore, well beyond them. Under government stands firmly with the most vulnerable, benefiting 60 and restoring dignity to daily life. Financial assistance month is transferred directly to over 66 lakh students, irrespective of number of children, from class 1 to intermediate without financial stress. Received decisive momentum. Free bus travel scheme launched on last 37.8 others, sisters, daughters, women to travel free across the state. Under another per year is being provided to 46.8. Alongside this, Deepam 2.0 providing 3 free LPG cylinders per year to 1 households. 50 teacher posts through Mega DSE 2025. 57 constable posts have been filled. Support to 2.90 lakh auto, taxi and maxi cab driver Sevalo. Over 1.2 lakh fishermen family 10,000 to rupees 20,000 through Matsyakara Sevalo. Handloom and powerloom weaver families will receive free electricity 200 to and 500 units per month respectively. Now about resurgence of dignity to ascendance of my government has placed people at the center of governance. Resurgence begins with social security and empowerment. Livelihoods and social justice. Welfare initiatives have inclusive, targeted and outcome oriented. Speaker sections, women, farmers and youth by strengthening safety nets while enabling self-reliance. Welfare is not merely support for survival, but a foundation between haves and have-nots. This approach marks the convergence to people-driven ascendance. Now about strengthening social security. My government has adopted a zero poverty approach. Welfare, livelihoods and institutional support. Benefits are being aligned to every household to address deprivation through family benefit management system. Welfare support is linked with skilling, credit, market access and social security from dependence to self-reliance. To enhance transparency, a family in households to view benefits, making governance truly digital, responsive and family-centric. The P4 public launched on Ugadi 2025 has strengthened this public systems with community participation. This integrated framework ensures that poverty reduction is not temporary relief but a permanent exit for economic and social mobility. So far, those with means, experience and opportunity have voluntarily adopted 10.30 working family by family to eliminate and rekindle hope. The Anna Canteen program continues to be a cornerstone of social welfare by the principle that no person should go hungry. 105 Anna canteens are operational across 113 assembly constituencies, providing affordable and new. Steps are underway to extend this initiative through rural canteens, ensuring wider reach. Alongside this, housing and nutrition remain all under Swarnandhra 2047. The provision to all eligible families reinforces social security, dignity and inclusive growth. Social in all aspects continues to guide governance. Welfare is guided by the fairness and inclusion. By advancing subcategorization, we are ensuring that reach every subgroup, education, livelihoods and economic self-reliance. Most notably by commemorating the role in our nation's history. Backward classes are central to our vision of strong and our government is firmly committed to enhancing their economic opportunity, dignity and ensuring local and institutional spaces backed by a clear long-term protection framework. Through modern equipment and tools will be provided to the beneficiaries and strengthen MSMEs. The government is extending focused support to weavers, fishermen, barbers, artisans, and other ensuring interventions that address their distinct social and economic needs. For minority communities, security, opportunity, and support, we are taking firm steps to protect Waqf property, transparent governance, so that development reaches every household. Now about investing in advancement. Education remains the most powerful driver of future transformation. Andhra Pradesh is steadily emerging as a hub for advanced information technology and frontier areas such as strong enrollment, skilled faculty, and attracting global attention. International companies are in it as a talent destination. By strengthening education and emerging technologies, not just for jobs, but for leadership in the north. This investment in human capital will shape the state's. To strengthen this ecosystem, the government is modernizing technical, introducing digital classrooms, immersive learning technologies such as AR, VR based training in industrial training institutes, are updated curricula and closer alignment. In addition, national level institutions, men and persons with disabilities are being planned to inclusivity. Together, these initiatives are built capable of driving innovation and sustained employment across Andhra Pradesh. And development are being pursued as interconnected pillars, strengthened through financial protection and systemic to care does not push families into distress. In this effort is the which has emerged strengthened through financial protection and system that access to care does not stress. A flagship intervention in this program, which has emerged as a powerful model for last through telemedicine hubs and community level across points. Sanjeevani enables follow-up care and specialized support and vulnerable. Alongside this, preventive care, early diagnosis and outreach are being expanded. The Gates Foundation data-driven approaches are and child health, nutrition and disease surveillance, shifting focus from treatment to wellness and resilience. Healthcare through the rollout of a comprehensive electronic health with Ayushman Bharat digital mission standards across all network hospitals under Dr. NTR Vaidya enable citizens to securely access digital, ensuring continuity of care and improved clinical outcomes. A universal health coverage scheme is being introduced. Health insurance of rupees 2.5 lakh to every Simultaneously, cashless healthcare is being 0.43 crore BPL families with financial protection of family per year, including high-end treatments such as cochlear implants surgery without recognizing the demographic transition underway. The government a comprehensive population management framework as an declining fertility and rapid population aging rate at around 1.5, well below replacement level. Focus has shifted from population control to sustainability. Maternity benefits, removal of the two-child cap in local elections, Talli Ki Vandanam to all children underscore this commitment. Leading to this August House to evolve proper policy. The year of 2025 marked a decisive turning point with Andhra Pradesh liquor distillation and making decisive progress towards eradicating ganjai and this has been accomplished Udayam 2.0, first piloted in select districts across the state, combining strong enforcement livelihood skills and women's participation. Greatest equalizer and skilling is the strongest bridge between the government's approach to employment generation is anchored in relevant skills aligned to emerging technologies through a structured skill census. Interventions are being tailored to local aspirations, ensuring that training leads to meaningful employment and social mobility. This integrated strategy places growth, transforming demographic potential into livelihoods and creating employment priority. The Manrega framework has now been strengthened. The enactment of Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar Gramin VBG Ramji Act 2020, significant shift from wage employment alone to comprehensive areas. Under this new act, the guaranteed employment been enhanced from 100 to 125 days. Women are the center of my government's development strategy, beneficiaries, but as active economic partners. Policies are being designed to strengthen women's entrepreneurship, livelihoods, and local economies, aligned with credit, marketing, and skill initiatives are linked to income generation and asset. My government is promoting 1 lakh women entrepreneurs initiative with a clear target of expanding this. This approach strengthens household resilience, growth across rural and urban areas. My government child development through a comprehensive framework that blends and empowerment. Strengthened Anganwadi services, early learning, and the prevention of physical and disease from an early age. Mission child care and protection, while Mission Shakti supports shelter, rehabilitation and empowerment. Strengthened through technology-enabled monitoring and responsive support systems, creating safer environment, intervention and fostering dignity, resilience and opportunity across the state. Now, resurgence of prosperity. Economic revival. Clear emphasis on the long-term sustainability and balanced growth. Infrastructure creation, industrial development, the state's full potential. Investment in roads, urban transformation and emerging technologies are connectivity. Simultaneously, focused efforts and services are strengthening
local economies, turning to a strong growth path supported by revival
industry and services. Improved fiscal momentum and infrastructure development are contributing. Building infrastructure for
balanced regional development, according the highest priority to completing the Polavaram project.
Irrigation system with a firm resolve to complete it before. Building on this, Sujala Sravanti is being advanced to deliver drought-prone regions. The Nallamala linking initiatives are being pursued to connect Godavari water, Vamsadhara and southern river systems. Parallelly, Pushkaralu scheduled in 2027
with focused attention on infrastructure,
riverfront management, reflecting responsible water readiness. Under the vision of inclusive and equitable development announced on city economic regions reinforces this strategy. Amaravati cluster emerging as a strong tier anchored in logistics, capital functions and talent. Patnam economic region has been launched. Planning is underway. Regional strengths are being harnessed through port-led economic development, aquaculture and sustainable coast, horticulture in Rayalaseema and value-based initiatives. My government is opening to the frontiers of echoing the efforts capabilities in next generation computer. My government has launched the Amaravati Quantum Valley, positioning itself among the select global locations where operational over the year. Global Conversation Economic Forum in Davos reflect growing interest and preparedness. Alongside artificial intelligence, unlock entirely new economic possibilities. Innovation, talent and policy, our government believes can create unprecedented value, moving the state from resurgence towards technological and economic ascendance. Amaravati is being rebuilt with renewed supported by financial closure of key infrastructure from the Union government, substantial progress in land technology-enabled processes that have reaffirmed that. To give further stimulus, my government has entered into with the government of the Republic of Singapore to establish a framework for sustainable urban governance, digital and real-time management, and sustainable economic growth, including capital city. In a significant the Union government has initiated the process to accord statutory status to Amravati infrastructure and sustainable mobility. The government is advancing rail systems in Visakhapatnam and Vijayawada at the state level and are being taken forward through a structure that integrates key residential, commercial and reduce congestion, cut travel time and lower pollution, safe, reliable and effective for growing urban populations. The Union Budget 2020 speed rail corridors, including bullet train ready route Chennai-Bengaluru and Hyderabad-Chennai corridors will boosting connectivity and economic growth and employment expansion. My government has launched and initiated development of MSME parks across constituencies. Industrial infrastructure continues to expand of industrial parks, MSME parks, sectoral new industrial clusters at Kopparthe and balanced regional development, investor facilitation, upgraded single desk portal business and ensuring timely approvals. Global trade developments, including the recent India-US agreements, are opening new markets which boost exports in marine products, engineering goods. Future-ready initiatives such as space, electronic city, drone city, quantum valley, and semiconductor ecosystem are being advanced. By recent Union Budget development, Amrit Sarovars and the coastal globally, energy transitions are reshaping economic while many economies remain locked into fossil fuels. India holds a unique advantage through its integrated. Andhra Pradesh is poised to leverage this strength to lead the shift dependence by advancing green hydrogen, green energy-based industrial ecosystems. The state is positioning itself for industrial innovation. It will reduce exposure costs over time and establish Andhra Pradesh as a driver of to protect consumers and restore took the responsibility of bearing 4,498 crores on behalf of the people. True down mechanism has resulted 13 paisa per unit, easing the financial burden. Costs that could have been passed on through better financial management. A sector that was once is now being repositioned as a national model. Power, confidence is returning. This new industries, including data centers, to consider on the destination. My government has actively engaged with reforms to position Andhra Pradesh as a growth destination. Industry partnerships and sector focused new opportunities. Priority sectors are being focused on employment generation. At CII Summit, 610 MOUs involving investment 0.25 lakh crore and generation of 16.13 lakh jobs. Promotion boards, investments of rupees 8.6 generating an employment potential of 8.3. They reflect a coordinated effort value chains while ensuring that local community economic activity. Parallelly, tourism industry status, a proactive land allotment policy and that is positioning Andhra Pradesh as a year-round global heritage and investment. The Union Budget 2020 announced eco-friendly nature and mountain and a bird watching trials around Pulicat to promote community-led ecotourism, employment, non-farm incomes and sustainable life. Now about revitalizing agriculture and rural economy. Irrigation has emerged as a true game changer in our development. Historically known for drought, including Anantapuramu, the lowest rainfall in the country, are witnessing visible transformation. With assured water and improved diversification has taken place, including horticulture, and changes reflect deliberate policy choices and sustained execution. At its root, my government has revived rural incomes and laid the foundation for long-term regional balance. Through Polam Bilus Raitanna Meekosam, the every village taking field level support directly to farmers at the grassroots. The government has positioned horticulture as a driver of growth for Andhra Pradesh, aimed at improving production and quality to raise farmer incomes while strengthening nutrition through expansion of cultivated area, crop diversification, and the widespread adoption of natural farming practices. The largest fruit producer in the country, accounting for India's total fruit output. Natural farming and is being further promoted through the PM Pranam initiative. Reduced use of chemical fertilizers and better soil health have been simplified with more than 80% of 24 hours. In addition, price stabilization for crops such as tobacco, cocoa and mango IC and MARK farmers receive their fair and remunerative prices. The fisheries sector is a vital pillar of Andhra Pradesh as India's leading fish producing state. It significantly and marine exports, supporting lakhs of fishermen families. Matsyakara Sevalo during the fishing ban period has been wide timely income support. New opportunities are being promoted through seaweed self-help group. Modern infrastructure such as integrated tagging of over 2 lakh aquaculture ponds across near strengthening fisheries as a driver of sustainable growth. Initiatives such as the Product Perfection Program of premium export quality horticulture produce, specific efforts like Purvodaya scheme promote we can become the national leader in Araku coffee processing with value chain incentives and exports by 2030. Now about of good governance. Governance reforms have been set and improving outcomes. My government has undertaken administrative rationalization and technology-enabled services more responsive and transparent. Emphasis has been placed on performance monitoring and citizen engagement to levels by aligning policy intent with measurable outcomes. Governance is becoming more efficient and people transformation of the administrative system is enabling the state's journey to confidence ascendance. Now renew capacity. The government has transformed last of citizen service delivery by restructuring Ward Sachivalayam department as Swaranagramam. Today, a wide range of public services are supported by improved databases that ensure needs and inclusion of previously missed citizens. Also emerge as enablers of livelihoods by mapping work from home opportunities and facilitating job under Kaushalam. Is reflected in improved growth rates, better revenue execution of projects. Real-time monitoring systems are and course correction. Entrepreneurship is being encouraged by way of the structured hubs and family-based enterprise promotion. Global forums have enhanced credibility. These efforts regaining momentum with confidence, returning to and young innovators across the state. To improve and bring governance closer to citizens, the state has reorganized from 26 to 28 to better reflect population delivery needs and regional balance. This faster grievance redressal, improved planning administration through positive public perception, institutionalized periodic performance reviews of departments and emphasis on citizen feedback and public perception. Accountability rewards efficiency and ensures responsive and citizen-centric. smart and responsive governance. Good governance is being partnerships and accountability. Public-private people to improve service delivery. Every program is being corrected where necessary. Land records are being secured, discontinued to protect citizens. Data and inform decisions across departments. Governance is no longer These reforms are restoring trust and ensuring fairness. Accountability at the core. My government is building institutions and consistently. I appeal to the people. The challenges inherited were complex. Create opportunity. Immediately after assuming office, my titling legislation in 2024 to remove fear. Deliberate under section 22A were reviewed to prevent arbitrary. Land records are now being secured through blockchain technology and QR codes, ensuring welfare delivery is monitored closely with data-driven governance and institutional correction towards lasting ascendance built on the trust and accountability. Transformation is not easy and will require more than a year and persistent effort to be fully put on track. And quantum computing represent the next frontier with the potential to create a $1 trillion economy. For information technology transformed from Hyderabad to a global hub, my government now envisions a through artificial intelligence and quantum technologies. Artificial intelligence enables intelligent decisions through advanced algorithms, provides unprecedented computing power. Together, value across sectors by building skilled infrastructure and adopting forward-looking policies. Amaravati to define the next phase of economic growth. Environmental restoration is being pursued under the Swachh Andhra initiative. Large volumes of the years have been cleared, reducing risk to land. This effort marks a decisive shift from neglect to stewardship. Urban local bodies are being segregation and processing with rapid improvement by linking waste management with resource recovery, my government economy approach. These measures are protecting the urban quality of life, firmly positioning sustainability core governance priority. Now deepening service delivery. Digital tools are green assets, water bodies, parks and public data-driven planning and maintenance. Flagship parks are transforming open spaces into sustainable green hubs that integrate cleanliness, biodiversity across urban local bodies. Waste mix of decentralized and centralized solutions. biomethanation, recycling to energy projects. My government expanded the Manamitra platform, providing aid across key departments, enabling application upload, status tracking, and service completion interface, significantly reducing physical convenience. We are also examining legal frameworks, access to social media platforms for children below 16, best practices to make online spaces safer in young minds. Experience from growth has shown that vision, skill transform economies. Today, artificial intelligence inflection point. My government is moving services online to improve efficiency, transparency, and accessibility. Are being expanded across departments to reduce discretion and technology with the institutional reform. Governance itself. Digital transition is not an end in itself, but a activity, innovation, and citizen trust across. Governance is increasingly being driven by clearly indicators mapped across levels under Swarnandhra at 2047 vision. A comprehensive digital dashboard ecosystem established to enable real-time monitoring of targets and achievements, trends, and comparison of performance across regions. Supports evidence-based reviews, early lagging indicators, and timely course correction. Accountability across the system is translate into measurable outcome and ultimately leads in the speed of delivering governance. The challenges before us are significant. Financial stress left deep imbalances, liabilities across sectors. My government finances, reduce borrowing costs, support while rebuilding credibility. This has, but there is no alternative to disciplined correction. Constraints. Growth momentum is being restored through care, determination, clarity in our approach as we work to rebuild the state's foundations with renewed confidence. These efforts are already performance. As per the first advance 26, Andhra Pradesh gross state domestic rupees 17.62 lakh crore from 50 in the previous year, recording 0.75%. Per capita income 2.95 lakh compared to 2.66 lakh. This growth has been driven by strong performance in agriculture at 7.83, industry sector at and services sector at 12.94%. Forward, the pace of revival and growth depends on. My government is committed to monitoring outcomes closely institutions and sustaining momentum. engagement will ensure that reforms deliver results. When citizens participate accelerates. Together, we can ensure that ascendance is smooth and enduring. It will help transform policy intent into better living, gaining confidence in the state's future direction. A revered social reformer, so powerful. దేశమంటే మట్టి దేశమంట మనుషలోయ్ మీనింగ్ the nation is its people. The people entrusted my government with the responsibility of welfare, development and good governance. In one is firmly on track. Foundation and proof of concept is visible across sectors. Andhra vision guiding us. Each year builds on the this journey aligns with national aspirations and the vision of 7. I call upon every citizen to participate in the shared mission of transformation. This collective leading a state that is very and among the most livable in the aspirations of the people of Andhra Pradesh into enduring outcomes. With confidence in our strengths, faith in our institutions, our purpose, Andhra Pradesh is moving forward with a resilient spirit in action and committed to a future where every citizen opportunity and hope. Jai Hind, Jai Andhra, Jai Jai Swarnandhra.